Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. It's so great to connect with you. And if you happen to be new here, welcome. I'm Michele. So if you connect into this reading, you're shifting. You have a lot of awareness. You might be working on something or have some kind of focus, but you're sensing some kind of shift. And this is to help you in the shift. There, you are in the process of shifting. You could either see things starting to align. That's how you know this is your reading, or you're sensing it, or you're intuiting it. And you would come here if you're sensing that you're expanding in consciousness and awareness and higher vibrational frequency living. And so Spirit wants you to know what is coming up. So this is going to be a little bit of like immediate future. I'm going to be getting more what's happening in the next few months. So it's happening right away. And also what you're needing to integrate to align more to this shift. Now, for some of you, it's something that's working. Some of you, there's some kind of adjustment, especially if you're sensing that there's a block in some focus that you have on your path. The message I heard was illumination. There's going to be some clarity coming in for you. Illumination. There's an illumination that's taking place right now. All right, so we have soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. And this is soul story number 1. You can pause the video or use the thumbnail to get a closer look. Soul story number 2. And soul story number 3. All right, soul light, there will be an attunement alignment meditation for you to connect in with. Otherwise, I will see you in the individual readings. Allow yourself to take this time just for yourself to connect in, align, and attune. Aligning to your soul through the soul signature frequency of your soul design and blueprint. Allowing the avatar you, the ego mind, to rest, relax, renew, to open to receive beyond condition response patterns, conditioning, wounding, releasing scripting that's held you back or scripting that's no longer relevant to you, releasing the words, the image, the beliefs, the ideas that no longer resonate for you. You're allowing higher divine consciousness to come through in the recreation, the transformation of you, how you experience and express on this earth plane. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, consciously slow your breath down. Breathe in a little deeper, pause at the top of the breath, and breathe out a little longer. You're being guided in the direction that is most life-affirming, life-enhancing, fulfilling, lovingly expressing for your soul. Hello, beautiful soul. Well, the first message I'm getting for you is that you've persevered through something and you are creating your own breakthrough. Now, you have Aventurine, which is creating your own luck. So it could even look from the outside, wow, they're lucky, or how did they get this? Or you might feel you have a lucky break. I really feel that you've been sticking with something. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. Let them know that it's paying off. The universe is about to respond to whatever it is that you've been doing or focused on, whatever area of your life you're talking about. Now, I've got the 7 of Wands, and I really feel like you've surrendered or given over more to your higher self, more to Spirit, more to God, more to the all that is, or Spirit of the spirit realm. That's what's helping you have the courage, perhaps faith or trust, and also to follow through. This is about kind of keeping your chin up, keeping uplifted. This is like kind of starts and stops, or hitting walls or blocks, or things taking longer than what you thought they were going to take. but somehow you've bounced back. And somehow you've gotten the message, or you can feel something new coming through. Definitely with this group, the illumination really figures in for you. It's like you're opening up as this channel or this conduit or this, vehicle for source expression, vehicle for the soul. You're opening up more. And this could bring in movement and dance. It could bring in movement as far as travel. It's definitely this new level of strength that's coming in, but it's a strength mixed with the divine feminine. So it's not a pushing, and it's not even so much with, you have good boundaries. I think you've had to set boundaries by what I'm seeing here psychically, is that you've had to set some boundaries in your life, maybe with yourself or other people. You might come off a little guarded, but it's because something's about to burst through. You're about to be a channel. You're like the cosmic birth canal, right? The birth canal for the universe, for some transformation. Some of you could be literal birth, but there's something that you're birthing. Now, let's see what we've got here. Oh, judgment and the brain. Okay. So this is, and again, I think I said channeling, being this conduit. There's some idea, there's some new way of thinking and being. You're literally creating with this shift of energy. It's like for you, it's this transmutation of energy, this alchemical shift that's coming from the soul level. It's like it's meant to be. You're creating a whole new frame of reference, a new life, focus and beliefs. You're changing something with your beliefs. You're changing literally the brain chemistry. Now, some of you, supplementation can help. Certain supplements, herbs, vitamins, nutrients, whether like in smoothies or foods. You're just going to find that you're getting fed by the universe. You're getting fed during the dream state. And so I am getting that there's some kind of great ideas that are coming in, that you could be channeling, you could be automatic writing. And these ideas that come in, you're going to want to get them some kind of form and focus is what I'm getting. Let's put those here. I think I'm going to put those out. Yeah, really pay attention to your thoughts. I get it. I'm getting like divine downloads. I'm getting, something is opening up. I'm getting some kind of new awareness, or something's opening in my life. But it's coming from source. You're really shifted in a way that you're realizing that you can tap into the higher mind or divine mind, the source, God, whatever all that it is, that you could tap into a higher part of you and get your information, your insights. Let's see what area. Okay, we got depleted. The overgiving, well, that's why the boundaries. Time to rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate. Well, see, that's what's coming in. So for you, this thinking process, and again, it's the brain function, not just brain health, but I'm getting the mind, not just the brain, but the mind and the boundaries. And so you're replenishing so that you could come out with a new idea, a new understanding, something that some great idea or great direction. And you've had to set these boundaries. Yeah, see, no more enabling. So any overgiving, and that could have changed your mindset where it's okay if I don't want to give. It's okay if I only give so much. It's okay if I take a break. It's okay. So you're really changing your mind and your brain chemistry. Your brain, right, that neuroplasticity is you're working your brain, your body and mind, and your brain as an organ into more of an optimized system, body-mind system. And there it is, miracles. Pay close attention to the big and small miracles. Well, this is coming because you've done some kind of shift. So you've been working on beliefs. So you're more open. You're more open to something flourishing or some possibility. You're open to the fact that your past doesn't determine your future. And so that shift for you in awareness is shifting consciousness. You have a different awareness. You have a different understanding of yourself and life. Some of you, it's very metaphysical, maybe philosophical, maybe religious or spiritual, but there's some higher in mind or higher thinking or higher, more expanded perspective that you're bringing in, Soul Light, and it's really setting you up again for luck, preparation, meeting opportunity, miracles, breakthroughs. So Spirit wants you to continue with what you're doing. Continue with, and if you haven't started, then now is the time to start. Now is the time to put this into practice, because you have soul support right now. You have support of your soul coming through the higher self, so that if you're relying more on your higher self, which I feel that you're doing a lot better. Look at that. Okay, so look at it. It's come from the emotional repair. So whatever you've been doing to repair, whether your own relationship with yourself, other people, having better boundaries about your, focus in your life, it's creating opportunities. New opportunities are coming your way, offering a chance for significant progress in your personal or professional life. So if this has been emotional healing, if it's been healing from certain relationships or family dynamics or just life in general, whatever that healing is, you've been doing the repair, you've had to change something about your mind or your mindset, your beliefs. This to me is telling me that you're coming in with that judgments on a soul level. You're coming into a time of creating a better belief system for yourself, a new mental construct that is bringing in more of the higher mind or non-local mind, right? Divine mind, that you're tapping into that. And I feel like there's course correction. Like if you're starting to think negatively or trying to get caught in a negative loop, you're getting yourself out a lot quicker. You're getting out of the lower level thinking. And pay attention to the thoughts, the reoccurring thoughts of, oh, I should do this, or I want to do this, or this would be great. Okay, I'm getting for you different cards, by the way. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, so what suits you, Soul Light, mentally? Okay. Moving out of overanalyzing and reason. So you have a new balance of logic and reason and the intuition and the feeling aspect of you. Trust your feelings at this time. Trust the intuition that you're getting. And definitely the shift for you is moving out of kind of over needy relationships or just having better boundaries. Okay, we got a couple things here. So I want you to notice that color. We've got that red-orange. So this is really connecting into second and third chakra root and creating part of fortune increase. So again, if you have felt that you've been in a time where you've been depleted, things are increasing. That could bring increase in your energy, and it's showing that you are on your path to destiny. So any kind of slowdown or stagnation, or perhaps it felt difficult to move through life, or there was some more challenges or difficulties, that was part of your path to bring in this strength. This is about an inner strength that is based on your understanding of your spirit, yourself as a spiritual being, or spirit in form, a soul being, a spirit with soul, right? With a particular mission and focus in your life. And so this is also the ability to vision something. This is also about visioning or envisioning something in your life that brings a new level of fulfillment. So the increase that's coming in has to do with some kind of, whatever's repaired, it's brought back, some kind of fulfillment. Okay, let me connect in. Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, use the higher mind of reasoning. Oh, wow, look at that. So this group, you're a divine channel. You work with your angels and guides to deliver messages that assist others on their spiritual path. I think you're using this more for yourself, and I think you're coming out more with your gifts. And then we have working with the collective consciousness. You may feel overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love for all. But that's peace for you. That, again, It's the ability for you to pull back and have better boundaries. So this is watching what you're taking in, whether through people, relationships, what you're watching, what you're ingesting. As a divine channel, you see that you have to repair every now and then. You have to rest, renew, you have to rejuvenate. You have to be receptive to the higher mind, the higher aspect or more expanded aspect in consciousness. So this is really connecting more to the higher self and source energies, whether through healing, connecting in as, Reiki, energy healing, or for your information or insights. You're moving more in this role, and that is part of your destiny. You're moving more into, I just heard it could be a scribe, so it could be automatic writing, it could be channeling through music or song or some types of prayers. There's an ancient energy that's coming in, that this ancient wisdom is starting to come through you more. You're letting it come through more. Okay, this card wanted to come out. Wow, Lovers. Okay, I've put that back. Yeah, your intuition, listening more to your intimate. So the Lovers is the lower mind and the higher mind, right? Ooh, look at that Ace of Cups. Such fulfillment for you. Oh, another ace. So a lot of new beginnings. Hangman. Let's put that there. So again, discernment is going to be key for you, Soul Light, okay? You've got to discern. And then the Hangman. Yeah, you're getting a new perspective, new beliefs, new ideas. This is a whole new way of thinking and approach to life. So you're keep working with that shift, working on your beliefs, your idea of what's possible, what happened in the past. That doesn't mean, I'm going to put this here so you can see this. So you've got the channel, so you're receiving this information, right? You can see it here. And I think you're here to do something to help humanity, whether you're doing it individually on your own or with others. Okay, now we're going to move. You've got destiny, increase. This is going to increase your perception. Eight of Cups. Yeah, see, you're walking away from what, and look at the Sun. You're walking away from what doesn't work anymore. You're following your own light, your own self-expression. There's going to be a lot of Leo energy. It's your time to be kind of more center stage in your life, but in a balanced way, because this does speak to also relationships and relating with others and joining in with others. But the key is, if there's been certain circumstances or certain types of relationships that have been draining you, you're walking away towards that. You're walking towards something. You're walking towards a new life. You're walking towards the opportunities. Okay, you're walking towards, and you're walking using your intuition, and you're tapping in more to the abundance. You're aligning to the abundance and tapping into the abundance. This Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords is their alignment. You're having spiritual discernment. You're discerning who or what is right for you. Boundaries, it's better boundaries in your life. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, of course. New beginnings, signs and elements. The time is right, your destiny. So this part of your path, again, the opportunities, the openings, you have some breakthroughs coming up. You're going to feel much more in alignment, much more attuned to your soul signature frequency, more in your flow. Things are going to feel better. But it's also because you've been shifting something mentally, your mindset. Even if you've done emotional healing or healing about relationships or loss or anything like that, you now have new beliefs. This is also bringing in some kind of new lease on life, I'm going to say. Okay, we're going to just do a quick, let's look. What else does Soul Story number 1 need to know at this time? Oh, you've got the Sun. That's why I'm getting a very creative energy here, or this could be Leo's in personal planets. Okay, so you've got the Sun in Sag, Sun in Sagittarius, 5th house. Ooh. Whatever you're doing, you're loosening up. This is time, whether it's drawing in a relationship or more aligned, more philosophically and spiritually aligned relationships. But Sun in Sagittarius is telling me that you're going to be much more optimistic. You're going to feel much more optimistic, much more in your own flow, feeling better in your body, you know, in your skin, your earth suit. Fifth house, you're opening up. There's more self-esteem coming in, you know, more self-value and worth and what you do, what you put out there in the world, whether projects or the way you connect with people. I think the biggest thing with you, Soul Light, is whatever was depleting your energy and however you were enabling, whether yourself or other people, leaving that, letting that go, restructuring that energy and giving it much more of a positive, optimistic, a much more of a creative energy, a creative release, channeling that energy, that you are the divine channel. So learning how to channel your energy, how to channel what comes up. This is very powerful. So that Sun in Sag is also saying, you know, speak your truth, be truthful, you're living your truth more. I mean, you go from the Lovers, 6 to 12 to 19. There's this progression, and you're being told you can skip some steps. Some things that you thought were going to take a long time are not. So I don't know, within the next 1 to 3 months, I would start seeing some breakthroughs, start seeing more clarity. You're going to start feeling that, oh, I've got new beginnings, I'm expanding. This is bringing in some level of expansion, especially when it has to do with people that are more aligned to you, maybe creatives, being more inspired, maybe being asked to do creative projects or coming together with people with projects or to collaborate. But also this opens up relationships, okay? And they're light. Things are lightening up within relationship. It's not so heavy. You're getting out of the density. There's less density here. And that's changing your mind, what you think. Some of you are changing your mind about what you want to do. And that's okay. That's great. All right, let's put your soul insights mantra. I'm going to get a mantra from something else. Oh my God, this is perfect for you. This is yours. I mentally release what I no longer want. You must let go of what you do not want in order to make room for what you do want. Removing your mental grip on circumstances creates the energy necessary for change. Declare silently and confidently, or out loud, that you are now willing to release old beliefs, situations, and relationships that no longer serve you. That's what I had said. I mentally release what I no longer want. There you go, Soul Light. I would take a screen grab. I love, you know, you can use that to focus on. All right, beautiful light. Lots of love and light. Shine bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Hello, beautiful soul. This is soul story number 2. All right, you've got the Carnelian. You've got, what do you have here? The Emperor. Okay. And the Sun. Wow. Okay. You're getting a gift from Spirit for something that you've been working on or structuring. I feel like there's a plan, or you're going to be putting a plan in place. You're going to reorder something, adjust, reorganize. This could be a change of routine. But I feel like with this Carnelian here and all of this sacral energy, but also the mental realm, got a lot with the mental, emotional body. You're creating, you're grounding something, your vision, a creative project, something, a soul gifts. This is about grounding your soul gifts and really stepping into, I heard, what is already there for you in the universe. Like I always say, there's a placeholder in the universe for all of us, for a place to express, you know, it's our gifts. It's kind of like a big website in the sky, right? We've got a URL up there, or out there, or in front of us, behind, you know, in the etheric. So you're really going to be stepping into some new level of power, inner authority, and really feel like I'm building something, I'm creating something. There's this momentum that's happening for you. I just feel a very, very creative, self-expressive time is what I'm hearing from Spirit. The messaging is like, look, you've built it, or just build it, they'll come. Build it, they'll come. Do it, it'll work out. Just don't be in doubt. Do it, it'll work out. Do it, they'll come. Do it, build it, they'll come. They'll show up, they'll be there. It'll happen. You'll make it happen. This is a lot about power, soul power, solar power, power and purpose, empowerment, and power and purpose and empowerment is having inspired action, taking right action, doing what you feel is right for you. This group has a very strong, perhaps your soul's purpose somehow is meant to be extended out into the world, is meant to be manifested. So you're moving into a time where you're going to be structuring. This is a lot about manifesting, creating, and structuring something. You're not meant to leave the ideas in your mind, okay? So the sun, it's about you. It's about your expression. Carnelian is having the focus, the energy, moving in from that inspiration. But this is very much about something being grounded and you following through. Now, the message I'm getting is that you're going to be supported. You're actually going, whatever you're creating or building is actually going to gain some kind of momentum, but I also heard acclaim. You have the bones of it. This was reminding me of someone that has an outline or wrote something down on a paper, or on their phone or laptop or iPad or something. You've written something down. It's almost like the architect of your life, of your world. You could be creating something new in your world, in your life, like, oh God, I really want to change everything in my life. I don't care if that is your goal, you are supported. You are supported by Spirit. You are supported in the Akashic. And it's just the doing and the follow through. That Aries energy of the Emperor. Let's see what we've got here. You also, soul story number 2, you have to release any ideas of how long something's going to take. We're changing so much in our concept of time, and the idea and the mental construct around time is changing. So that's the message I'm hearing for you. Let's see what we've got here. See, strategy and planning. What was I saying? Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now's the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. That's what I said. And boundless possibilities. You're standing at the edge of limitless potential. Don't limit your dreams based on past experiences. Embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. That's what I was saying. Yeah, you're in a planning phase. So this is not, but it's planning, not planning and writing tons of lists. It's strategizing, meaning that there's some action there. You've got the Emperor, that's Aries energy. So you need to see it through things. You need to let go. You could even write what you think your obstacles are, or what you feel they are, or what they've been in the past, and write it out, and then do a burning ceremony, a ritual to let them go. That, because you're not defined by what's happened to you, especially with what's going on in the universe, the world, the earth right now, and also because of where you're at on your path. Okay, so you're making a plan for the boundless opportunities and new opportunities. This could bring a lot of work. I heard worker bees. You could be gathering with others as well, with some kind of cause or something like that. You could definitely be joining others in some kind of pursuit. But yeah, this is a time of planning and strategizing. You will have the focus, you will have the energy to do that, the vitality. Be around what's more upbeat or positive. So make sure you're getting enough sunlight or sunshine. Oh my God, look at this. I love this. This is so, did you see it come out? I love doing readings because based on synchronicity, we get You see what you got there? I saw prioritize, but you've also got planning. You have successfully set priorities in your work and life, managing resources and time effectively. This focus is helping both personal and career growth. See the clock? Yes, there are some things you have to do by scheduling and by chronological time, right? Chronos. But there are certain things that are timeless or are based more on soul timing or synchronistic timing. Planning. So lack of planning may be causing confusion or stagnation in your career, or an overly rigid plan is preventing flexibility, or you have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. Yeah. So put the plan in place and then start instituting it little by little. You know, you're going to like it. This is, to me, is kind of reminding me not only of the sun, but like have you ever had those goodie, I think they're goodie pops. They're kind of orange, something on the outside, and then like coconut milk on the inside. Or yeah, I feel like you're going to like what you're putting together. You're going to like what you're doing. You're going to like what you're creating. And so Spirit is saying, look, go with it. Go with what you're creating. Go with what you're doing. Put your plans in place. Start prioritizing. Create a structure, routine. You know, put it in your calendar. Write it down, you know, the day timer, calendar, on your phone, on your whatever. Put it, Post-it note, whatever, so that you are able to follow up and follow through. 12th house, escape. Okay. Let's take one more. Well, I feel with you, there is this idea maybe of getting the message or needing to retreat, but this is a time for you to prioritize. You may be reinventing yourself. You may be transforming, just as I said, that look, it came out, transforming a part of your life or your whole life is what Spirit is showing me. Some of you, it's your whole life. So this is telling me that the key is within you, the key codes, right? You've got the soul codes, the key codes are within you. This nautilus, right? This ancient wisdom. You've done this before. You know how to do this. You're going to get the energy, the time, and the energy, the focus. You know how to do this. You know how to transmute energy. You know how to create more energy or allow more energy or tap into more energy. Again, the way is inside you. The map, the key, the door, the lock, the key to unlock. You see, it's all within you. In this nautilus, all the coding, everything that you need is already right inside you. Same with this emperor. You've got the bones. You've got, you know, like in houses, they'll say, oh, the house has good bones. We'll just remodel it a little bit. We don't need to do too much. So you don't need to do too much, Soul Light. This is not about endless, you know, preparation. This is bringing in a balance of some kind of structure, form, routine, putting a plan together and executing the plan. You need to strategize. You need to look ahead. Both of these people, the little inner child, keep your spontaneity, but still have a good, you know, prioritize, have a plan in place, a routine or a schedule, but not in a way that cuts off your inner child, the wonder child, the spontaneity. Trust your intuition, but you need to strategize a bit. You need to look ahead. You need to put some things in order. You need to put some things in place. But you also need to remember that you're tapping into what is already within you, your own inner knowing, your own resources, right? Okay, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. You've got the Emperor again. Emperor twice. This is part of your destiny. 44, 2 4s, 44, 8. This is about work. But now you're going to put the part of the work is planning. Once you've tried different things, or you've had stuck or stagnation, or if you tried different things, and then you say, okay, Now I know what I'm going to do. I tried different things. This worked. This didn't work. I like this. I didn't like this. Now I know more what I want to do. And then we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Now, I'm also going to, with you, I'm going to take a whole line. King of Pentacles, and then you've got, okay, I'm not going to take this card, but I am going to show it because you've got the Ace of Pentacles and you've got the Magician on the bottom. All right, I'll put him out. And you've got the Death. So whatever you're working on is taking a lot of time. It's going to take your time, your energy, your focus, but it's worth it, so light. It puts you on a whole new level. Okay, it puts you up front. It puts you on solid ground. This is what Spirit wants to tell you. You're creating something that's very solid, something that's very tangible, something that's going to see you through the upcoming changes in your life, the upcoming changes in the world. Okay, some of you it's very much about financial stability. Some of you it's about another source of income or making a source stronger. But with the Magician and the Death, this is, I think I said earlier, you're reinventing yourself. You're reimagining your life. You're shifting. You know, this reminds me like somebody that lived in the city and then they go into a small town and they get they decide, oh, I want a farm. And they had amazing, flat in the city, maybe London, whatever, New York, they're in the city, and now and your friends come and visit. Oh, God, you got goats? Oh, you're making goat milk. Okay, you're making, goat soap or whatever. Yeah, you're reimagining your life, but Spirit wants you to know it's going to work. It's not just going to be okay. It's going to go great. You're making progress. It might seem slow. You might feel like you have to have patience. I feel like you've already had patience, that there's more patience, but it's step by step. But you're putting the structure in place so that you can get to where you want to go. You can do what you want to do. You have the wherewithal within you to do what you want to do. This is not a group that can't. You've either already been successful in certain areas, whatever that is that you're wanting to do. You've already seen some results, and you've been contemplating, well, now where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Now what do I want to create? You're coming out of some level of abundance. Now this abundance can simply be your spiritual knowledge and know-how, your inner knowing. It could be that you're aligned to the abundance of the universe. You are definitely moving into a crossroads, though, where the past and the present, you're kind of in the middle in the present, or past and future. You haven't yet seen the totality of the future. So whatever you're planning, I don't want to give it too much because it's different people, but again, you're gonna find yourself at a crossroads with that Two of Pentacles and Two of Wands. But you move into this space where you're living quite well. You're living quite comfortably. Oh, I love this for you. Look at this. Manifesting magic and purging process. Yeah, you might have some discomfort right now because you're not sure that you can do this or that it's going to work. But Spirit is saying it's going to. And your guides and your higher self are there. You're meant to do this. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's just you've got a plan. You've got to follow through on the plans. You've got, there's some things for you that are very Saturnian, very chronological, right? This has to do with building or creating something on a firm foundation. So it's like even if you have an architect and you design this great house, you still have to put the foundation in or fix the foundation or do whatever foundation. You still have to do the framing. So I do feel Spirit is going to give you some lollipops, some honey in your life that's going to make it easier for you to do what you need to do, to follow up, follow through. So plans, projects, whatever it is that you're working on, you're going to have a great level of success, and you're reimagining something in your life, maybe from a dream, a goal, a desire, something. For some of you, it's something in the past. Some of you, it's something new that's just come on the radar where you're like, okay, I want to go more in this direction, or I want to work on this or create this. You just really need to follow through. I can't stop saying that enough. Put the plan in motion is what I'm being told. Put the plan in motion. Work with what you have, situation, circumstances. You have all that you need right inside you. And prioritize this. Oh, look at that. Ask for help. Show me. We are here. Pleiadian emissaries of light. Yeah, you're meant to do this, and you're at a turning point, soul light. So earth helpers, human helpers, ask for help. Ask for help from your guides, from God. Pray. Ask for help. You want me to create this? You want me to put this together? Help me. Send me people. Show me how. Bring me, help. But I also, I'm getting the message to tell you, though, you are being helped. And if you're not feeling that yet, this is immediate future. So this is 1 to 3 months. So the help is coming. You're going to be helped. You're being helped. Even whatever held you back was a form of help. Okay? Let me see any more messages. Carnelian is some kind of energy, upliftment, vitality, inspiration. But I don't even think your workload, even if you're doing more because there's more responsibility or you have more going on in your life is fuller. I'm not seeing in the past, yeah, you might, yes, you're going to take breaks, obviously, sleep and take breaks and meditate and all that. That may be the message, that while you're doing this big endeavor, while you're doing this revisioning, reinventing, that you make sure that you take time to nest, to recharge, right? Don't overplan. Okay, this is your message. I go within and focus on what I want to create. So that's going to be your mantra if you want it, your affirmation. I go within. That's it. The conch shell, the nautilus. I go within and focus on what I want to create. When a worry thought arises, use it as a signal to go within and focus on the new reality. That's it. You're re-envisioning, you're reinventing, you're reimagining. Okay. When a worry thought arises, use it as a signal to go within and focus on the new reality you are creating for yourself. Reclaim your personal power by releasing the worry thought and replacing it with a positive affirmation. You create your circumstances by the thoughts you repeatedly think. Yeah, I think you're doing that. I go within and focus on what I want. And that could be part of your schedule too. That could be part of your plan. Your routine is that you regularly go within, conch shell, 12th house, and meditate or contemplate or write down what you want and then meditate. This group, it's just really about aligning. So even if you're writing things down or doing a to-do list, I would right away then go in and meditate, just a couple breaths and just align. The key for you in your life right now is about aligning to the abundance, aligning to the universe, aligning to the energy, aligning to the goal, aligning to the plan. If you do that energetically, you're going to do very, very well. All right, Radiant Soul Light, ways to connect with me are in the description box below. And gosh, do the hype, like, share if you feel a resonance to this reading. I would so appreciate it. Otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful day or night whenever you see this video, and wishing you so much love, light, abundance, and wisdom. Hello, Radiant Soul. This is soul story number 3, and if you connected with this imagery and this beautiful amethyst egg, this is your reading. Okay, now this is a very interesting energy you're bringing in. You're about to hatch something or pop something. I feel like with this group, something's been nesting for a while. You've been holding something in. I get a lot also with working in the astral realm, okay? That you're working in spirit realms and specifically doing a lot with the astral. You could be doing a lot of astral travel, time travel. You could be doing a lot of dream work. You're really I am getting that there is some kind of connection with someone, whether on this dimension, this level in human form, or astrally that you're connecting with, and they're feeling it too. Honestly, soul light. Oh, you got the devil. Okay, what is this here? You're about to, oh wow, I did not expect this at all. Okay, well, I got to say what I'm getting, because I got, you're about to manifest a relationship. If you want to call twin soul, twin flame, a soulmate that's on the same, I don't know if some of you, are you a twin? You could be a twin or have a friend or somebody that's like a twin, but you're about to, there's some things that you have been receiving on the dream world. Because you're the only one, you got two major, I think, oh no, I think soul story number 2 got 2 arcana, but this is a very different reading. You've got the Hierophant here and the devil. So Taurus, Capricorn. You've come here to create or manifest something or draw something in, but this, I keep telling, they're telling me, no, to go back to that. And I almost see like 1111 here, 2 little lines. Do you see it here? One here, one here. Got the 2 snakes, the 2 here. And I'm hearing you can do more together than you can on your own. So this is, if you're not connecting with that, but I am going to go back to that. For some of you, this is about a new portal that you're going into. Your timeline is shifting because of some of the work that you've been doing, you know, inner plane work, astral travels, whatever, on the Akashic and the spirit realm, etherically. And you're going into this new portal, this kind of expansion energy that I feel like some of you may not even be familiar or understand it. You're just kind of feeling differently. And maybe even some people think you look different or something's different about you. But this portal is bringing in more cooperation from the universe, okay? So if you've been asking for help or support, or I wish I had someone to do this with, or I want to do this, or maybe you've been feeling, alone, or you've been doing a lot on your own, you're getting some kind of support. Now, this could bring in a lawyer to help you, an agent. This could bring in a representative. This can bring in an assistant. This could bring in a fellow collaborator, someone to do creative projects with. That you're going to find that you're drawing in on the earth plane, because you got the devil here, more and more people that are similar to you, like-minded. And you're wanting to draw this in. You're wanting more reflections of the changes that you've made, the higher perspective in life. You're wanting to attract other teachers. You don't want to be just the teacher. You don't want to be just the healer. So this is higher self-communication. I feel this group is very psychic, very intuitive. You could even be telepathic, or again, working with dreams or dream therapy. Or you've been just watching the signs and the symbols and thinking, okay, something's changing in my life. I'm getting this sign, I'm getting this symbol, I'm getting this message. I just sort of got this message I've got to tell you, I've got to help you. So there's more of a spiritual connection with this group. And it could even be that you're having some kind of a spiritual awakening or soul awakening or religious awakening. I am feeling this awakening, energy very strongly. Now, in saying that, they're saying and the egg for birth, that it's all in here about ready to be hatched, but it's all coming from spirit. See, the highest level of the devil. Now, if you want to know a little bit, there's a playlist. I'm not sure what it's called, Tarot Talk. I'm not sure. But I do have a video about the higher octave of the devil, what the devil means esoterically, and because there's a lot of misinformation about the devil. So the highest level of the devil, Capricorn, is manifesting from a higher vibrational frequency, meaning from source, from soul, not being overachieving, not being, manic with what you're creating and being a workaholic, or being, and loving. And the devil, Capricorn, is like, we're meant to have achievement, meant to enjoy life and the good things in life, or, abundance. Capricorn has put something about manifesting, achieving, and putting something in structure, but you are manifesting something you've been dreaming about. That's what I'm getting. Because your egg here, Soul Light, is amethyst. It's of the spirit realm. Okay, so whatever it is that you're manifesting is coming from spirit. It's coming from you, your magic. It's coming from the occult. It's coming from magic. It's coming from Wicca. It's coming from the power of prayer, or intuition, or intention, and affirmation. Whatever it is, it's coming from spirit. It's coming from the spirit realm. It's manifesting through you, but it's definitely coming from spirit, which everything does. But you're going to have more of an awareness that whatever you're creating or manifesting or drawing in is coming from spirit. Even people, it's spirit in that people form, right? So you're about to manifest a lot in your life. You're about to have tangible results. And some of it, I'm telling you, it's going to be people. It's going to be either you're dreaming about someone or something, and then you're going to be, oh my God, I had a dream about going here and I went here. Oh, I had a dream about this person or someone like that. Or I had a dream about this place and now I'm there. Or I had a dream about this top or this something you want to purchase and there it is, or I wanted this car and I dreamt about it and now here it is, at the lot or online, okay? So really, really this group, pay attention not only to your dreams, but reoccurring signs, symbols, messages. And I would say at night, write out what it is you want to manifest or draw in, put it under your pillow, and wait about 30 days or 33 days is what I'm hearing. Okay, 333 on the counter. So again, those that are more aligned to you, you're drawing in. But there's just like two readings that overlap. So for some of you, it's going to be both things. Others of you, it is going to be you're manifesting a relationship. Yeah, see, look at that. Coming from solitude, deception. It's time to gain clarity. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Now, I feel you're coming out of a time of a lot of betrayal or deception, whether self-deception or others deceiving you. And I feel that you've pulled back, maybe on your own intuition. So pay attention to owls, owl medicine. Look up owl medicine. It's fun, interesting because we've had owls by my house. Okay, let's see, one more. Wisdom. Yeah, you've been here before, you've seen it. Yet you fear of disappointing others. No, I feel you've been disappointed. I feel like this group, you've worked through a lot of issues. Maybe a lot in regards to relationships or regards into expectations that didn't happen, and you now are thinking, oh, did I delude myself? No, I think the timing, Soul Light, I think the timing was different than what your ego thought. And you've learned. The Hierophant is the teacher. You've learned a lot. You have a lot of wisdom to share. Yeah, see, look at that. It's time. Element, communicating. Yeah, you need to share your wisdom. And on the earth plane, that devil has to do with the earth and building and achieving and living on the earth plane. So you have some lessons, some learning lessons that other people need to hear, not just people close around you. I get with this group with Saturn ruling, there's been Saturn learning lessons. You've had to learn, a lot. Let's see if anything. Oh my God. Okay. Did you see that came out? But look at this, Soul Light. Capricorn, I use what you have to manifest, to create. This is you believing in yourself and what you want to create, that when you're receiving the messages, I'm going to take one more because you've got the Jupiter benefits, blessings. I think this group has had a difficult patch in your life. I think there's been a lot that psychically, what I see, you could not, if you had not done, Soul Light, the work that you did on yourself, or the difficulties that you've had, the betrayals, the deception, the disappointments, the being on the wrong track or wrong path, if you didn't learn, like going through the cul-de-sac and getting stuck, if you didn't do those, you wouldn't have the wisdom you have now. And so this has created some kind of interface between your higher and lower self, where these parts of you are going to be working more, synergistically. There's a synthesis that's taking place with you, I feel. This is, yeah, the devil about to manifest. See, and the 2 again, the transformative energy. And we're coming out of the year of the snake, and you've got the 2 snakes or cobras. And the cobras dance, and then you have the energy with the hands. So dance and movement would be good for you, doing mudras, mantra meditation, working with your body, also nurturing your muscles, tissues, joints, working with the joints. Setting up an altar, or really working with the metaphysics of things, the occult, of manifesting and drawing in. You have a very potent power that's coming up. And I feel what I'm being shown, this egg, it's new stuff. It's some stuff that you've wanted, but it hasn't popped yet. I feel with this group, it hasn't popped. It hasn't come into manifestation or to form. So you're sitting on it, or you're about to birth it. You're like you're the eagle, the hawk, the chicken, sitting on the egg. Okay. Take 2 here. All right, 3. What did I say about challenges or difficulties in your life? There it is. Overcoming obstacles would lead to significant rewards. But I just got to tell you, I told you there was something with dating or romance. Romantic energy is flowing, bringing sweetness and tenderness to your relationship, new sparks. Yeah, see, this group, and it's right under solitude. You go from, I don't even think some of you are looking for, I think maybe you're hopeful beliefs, but yeah, your strong beliefs are guiding you, helping you overcome challenges and stay true to your path. That's your wisdom. I'm telling you, some of you are going to say, God, I just really believed it, or I thought this was going to happen, and then it happened. Or I was hoping for this, or I was wanting to manifest, and then it happened. So use tools, use your tools. If you're in my Patreon Soul Path community, Soul Awakening, you're doing that whole Soul Awakening, Soul Path, use the Soul Path tools, use the visioning, stuff that's posted. Really, because right now you have a very potent, you're working a lot on the mental realm, about to manifest. This is third eye chakra. This is indigo energy. It's clarity, clearness. You're being gifts of seeing and what to use. Use what you have right now. If you don't, economize a little. Don't overdo, don't overspend, don't overdo with your energy, because you're about to have a burst. So you use the gifts of the universe, Capricorn. You got Capricorn and Capricorn here with the devil. So as you use your gifts for a higher purpose, you use your energy. Look what comes in. Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we got here. King of Swords, under the air element. Use your voice. This could be taking a chance on yourself with something, or someone, I got to be honest. Pentacles, 9 of Wands, the Moon. I told you, some of you are dreaming about someone or something, and it's going to happen. A dream coming true. You're receiving guidance and help. 3 of Pentacles. Let's put this out there, Soul Light. And then King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and Knight. So whatever you're doing, it's putting you in a place where you're going to, something is going to last a long time. If this is about a relationship, it's going to last a long time, or it's quote unquote the one, or the one for now, or the next one. You're moving into a space of overcoming challenges and any limitation or belief. I always call it ding. Our aura gets dinged. Why we get little dings, we get holes in the aura by life. Disappointments, things happen to us. Boom, ding, boom, ding. So those holes are being filled up. You're being more fulfilled. But whatever it is that you're focused on, you're drawing it in, manifesting it. It's even with this particular Ace of Pentacles, which I love. Do you see there? You've got sprouts. So the hands have been digging in the dirt. So this is tangible results. Whatever you're working on. Three of Pentacles is gradual progress. It could be step by step, but it could be like a spiral that things expand. So you've got this growth that's happening. Knight of Pentacles, it's bringing in something that is very, you might say slower moving, or you've had to have a lot of patience and overcome quite a lot of obstacles. But it also brings in something that is long lasting, that is of a higher integrity. Nine of Pentacles is higher integrity. King of Pentacles, Knight. And then we have here that air element and that King of Swords. You're clear about what you want. You're calling it in. You're calling it in, whether drawing, painting, manifesting. Look at that. Wish on a star. It's time for you to dream again. Go ahead. Make a wish. It might come true. No, it's going to come true because your dreams, your goals, desires are coming in the ethers. Yeah, see, and it's divine timing. What you're working on now is divinely guided. So you have it. Something is coming through for you, Soul Light, that's very divinely guided. You're meant to have this goal or this dream, something that is one of your true wishes is coming through. And I feel like this is romance, you feeling more in love with yourself and life, your gifts, your projects. But Moon, yeah, something manifesting from the subconscious, something manifesting from, if you want to say soul lifetime, other contrast, soul contract, other lifetime. If you want to say that, it's so funny, I feel like I want to move. I feel more movement right now. It's very interesting. Sage advice, what's that mean to you? Yeah, you're setting yourself up. You're being set up by your past behavior and actions for something very profound, very stable, very soul-fulfilling. And it's something that you've dreamed about, you've wished for, is coming into manifestation. This is a dream, a goal, a desire that you have wanted to manifest. And it's coming in. Okay, we've got too many things. So this tells me, Soul Light, you got to really listen to your higher self as it's coming through. Okay, what do we got here? We got, oh, look at this. Anchoring unconditional love. Alcyon, number 3, growth, ascension, and awareness. So because you're anchoring this unconditional love, that's what you're attracting. Wow, beautiful. I feel quite a bit of peace from you from the end of this, sort of winding out of this reading. I feel like there's a new level of kind of inner peace or confidence. You're like breathing room, a sigh of relief. So know that what you've been intending and wanting to create or draw in, it's coming in this higher vibrational frequency of love. You're more accepting of yourself. You've learned a lot. And that's going to be reflected not only in the decisions you're making, but what you're attracting, how you're creating, how you're manifesting. You've learned through some difficult lessons, some difficult experiences, difficult challenges, difficult patches and passages of time in your life. But now this is in a place where you can use that and build upon that and also put it in the past, to move forward. It's like all this life experience. But whatever you're drawing in now or creating, it's not flash in the pan. I just heard it's not going anywhere. Spirit is saying it's not going anywhere. This is not about, this is about life, things moving on, moving forward, and a dearest desire coming true because it's divine timing. It's time for it to happen. It's time for it to come true. And you've been getting the message, you've been getting prepared on the astral plane. You've been prepared for what is in your Akashic records to manifest and come through. And I think a lot of you, by what I'm seeing here and feeling psychically and the messages I'm getting from Spirit, is some of you are already aware of it. You've kind of had an inkling. You've kind of had a feeling, you know, an intuition. It's like, I kind of had a hunch. I kind of felt that. I didn't want to say it, but I kind of felt it. So you're anchoring right now, whether it's resources, abundance, money, better health. You're anchoring, you're stabilizing. Okay, you're anchoring this unconditional love. You're ascending out of the extremes of polarity. You're ascending into the place where it feels, and that's, you had to learn this, where you're having more awareness and more compassion for yourself and others. So yes, there is this level of increase, and you know, Jupiter return benefits increase. It's very much about bringing what you've dreamt about, what you've wanted, what you've hoped for, what you've worked on to some degree as well, with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight, and definitely with the Three of Pentacles. This isn't just works and projects, and it's progress, gradual progress. It's making it happen, and there's this kind of patience, but it's also in a level of joy that you're bringing in things that you can use, that are usable for you, that are interesting for you, that are inspiring, that are uplifting, that you can use on the earth plane, that you want to experience on the earth plane. So a lot of this is coming deep within the soul consciousness, coming through the soul matrix, soul design of you, coming through your subconscious, coming through the dream state, the meditative state, coming through that alpha theta state, deep in your soul travels, you know, the astral travels. When you're traveling, when you're tapping into other dimensions and lives, you're getting messages of what is about to manifest, what you've worked for. Other, whether you want to say other, this lifetime, other dimensionally, past life, you've worked for this. You've put in the time. You put in the order and to the universe, and now it's coming back. Now it's coming up. Your order is being served. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, this one. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I like this. I like who I am and who I am becoming. Yeah, that's your unconditional love, and that's why you're attracting an amazing relationship with life, with yourself, life, others, and romance. In order to fully succeed in life, you must be able to really like who you are now. Instead of criticizing yourself when you look in the mirror, say to yourself, I like who I am. Don't underestimate the power of this simple exercise. There's your mantra, your affirmation. I like who I am and who I am becoming. And that's what you're learning to do. So some of you are letting something go that's just not what you want on the earth plane anymore. Whatever you want to call it, a habit, addiction, it could be worry, or I don't like myself, or I'm too this, I'm not enough that. Whatever it is releasing, you're getting into the higher vibrational frequency of creating, manifesting, of that Capricorn energy, of that devil energy, right? All right, beautiful soul light. I think that's it for you. So much love, light, and wisdom to you. Let me know how this unfolds for you. You can be supportive by liking and sharing, hyping the video too. I love that. I think it puts little hearts. And if you would like to connect further, just look in the description box. Wishing you so much unconditional love, expansion of this love, abundance, wisdom, prosperity to you as well. Shine bright.